this.
Godwin, if you had a little bit of witchcraft, what would you use it for? Guys, please send in your daily dose of him whilst we wait for Godwin's response.
Let me think about it.
Okay, let's go to Techiman. Would you want a little bit of it, like a crazy?
I see we see Bruni Nanyan, or a train, or a aeroplane.
So what would you? Is it better?
Maybe no.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So this is from Priscilla. Priscilla, you're watching us live from Techiman, and she says that my daily dose of vim for today is it's okay to say no and be kind and set healthy boundaries. You will gain more respect.
I think I like this message.
Very much.
It's very. Do you read the book Boundaries, Priscilla?
Yeah, it's possible.
Do you read it? Let us know.
Very possible. Okay, so EKQ Primes, good morning. The AM Club, miraculous things come your way at the point where nobody is looking or paying attention to you. Okay.
Okay, you can come up with things, so.
Okay, please don't pay attention so that I have some miracle. Thank you so much. This one is from yours truly, EKQ Primes. Good morning.
Call change from Mamaga. I think Emefa is done with you. So let me just read this one. Culture Design, as Mamaga says, my motivation message today is a bird sitting on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not on the branch but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. That is so true. Wherever you find yourself, you're not depending on where you are, you're depending on who you are.
Absolutely.
So, Felix, good morning.
Good morning.
Felix, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Western Milk.
From where?
From the Western Milk.
Oh, Western North. Is it Felix or Felix? Which is it?
Felix.
Felix. Anyone.
It's Felix, eh? No Felix. Anyways, Felix, so tell us, what's your motivation this morning?
My daily days of game goes like this. Act like you can't afford the bread until they find out you own the bakery.
Act like you can't buy the bread. You can't afford the bread.
Yeah.
So they find out that you own the bakery.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Humility,
nice one, Felix. Yeah, I guess so. Felix, thank you very much. That's a good one. Thank you so much, and have yourself a wonderful day, okay? All right, thank you.
Okay, so Ohene sent in one sister. Good morning in the M Club. I am Ohene, and my DDOV is opportunities don't happen, you create them. This is true. Ohene, you're giving us thesis a topic to discuss. We still haven't forgotten that Abrantia here would tell us what he would do with his little.
That's an opportunity if I get.
Okay, so from your very own Stegash. Stegash says from your very own Stegash. To be happy, you must not be too concerned with others. Absolutely. Good morning, guys. That's my daily dose of him. Thank you so much, Stegash.
To be happy, you do not need to be so concerned about others.
Good morning, Indian. I'm Tadi representing.
Splendid.
Alberta, Otodene. Okay, so you're likely to meet people on your way up again or on your way down. Please treat people well. Absolutely.
Thank you very much for that, Alberta.
Thank you. Should. Great reminder. This one is from Kwame in Tema. Psalm 34 verses 9. Worship God if you want the best. Worship opens doors to all his goodness.
Speaking of which, Pastor Anthony Shaw, I'm sure, oh God, so I told you, EWC had a worship night yesterday. I couldn't go because I was on set.
Yes, I remember.
I thought you would go
so
on
that come and give you, I didn't know that I was supposed to go on our behalf. I knew we were supposed to go together. Yeah, you had to go on set, so. Okay, so somebody just says, what's up, guys?
Yeah,
what's up, guys?
The number to call is 020-4738-481, 020-4738-481, or 055-033-1511. It's also WhatsApp number. Send in your daily dose of Vim, those motivational quotes, inspiring messages to us. Those of you who have been sending it after we've skipped Coffee Daily, when we are done, that's what I'm seeing, all the daily dose of Vim messages.
It's sad that we can't read them at that time. Yeah,
so
we want you to wake up to us. Okay, so send it a little earlier so that we can read it for you. Yesterday when you heard about Ebi Quince's demise, what did you feel? What's your whole concept about death? I'm sorry that I'm interviewing,
this morning it's like, what will I do with witchcraft?
No, but let's address
I like the depth
No, but
of your thinking this morning.
Thank you so much. Is it that you're not appreciating my thinking all
No,
this
no, I
while?
do appreciate it. It's just that you didn't. This morning, you're giving it to me hard. Like,
Okay, so
the
let's
concept
go
of
back.
death.
So the wizard thing, though, what would you use it for? Whilst you're at it, remember
I
the
really think
economy.
I have that power. I don't believe.
I didn't say
in,
power. I said witchcraft. Iron.
What is witchcraft? Is it a power? And like, what is
What
it?
we know. Have you watched Karish?
That one. Oh, like
Okay,
I'll
not
do
that
what the
one.
Akwesiboni is doing. I'll do the Akwesiboni one.
You create, you
yeah, invent
invent.
stuff, create stuff, and all that.
Is this to say that the witchcraft that is in Africa?
I don't understand. Why
no,
is
maybe
our
that's
own,
maybe that's what
why
we
do we
also
tie our
have.
hair and then come and spread this on people?
Well, maybe that's what that's what we were given. Like you asked,
Oh,
why
that's
are
what
we
we were
black?
giving?
It may be. Okay, why are we black?
Is that how
Why
God-
are you melanin?
That's not fair. Why would God do that to us? Why would He give the white man that?
The one that
nice-
can. Okay, so the black one used to chew human fingers and wear human head, and then.
This morning, what is happening? To
No,
you?
but that, did you not watch Amy Quentin's video?
Well, that's what he's saying.
You know what? I think that when a person dies, we should remember them and laugh and be happy and not be
mourn,
sad. Yeah, because if you have lived a great life, then I mean, would be laughing. Otherwise, today I'm sure we'd all be sad. I mean, I am sad, but I'm just looking
Because
back.
you're not going to see someone like that again.
Yeah,
Or, you know.
let's talk to Nana and Takrady first.
Takrady in the building again. We love the love from Takrady, don't we?
Yeah.
Nanaya, good morning.
Which part of Takrady
I
are you
love
calling us
you
from?
too.
Thank you very much. Me
Yeah,
or Emefa?
I've been following you people for almost a 3 months.
Oh, that's wonderful. And what's your perception of the show?
No.
What's your perception of the show? What do you think of the show? Oh, Nanaya. Nanaya, when you call us, please turn down the volume of your TV set. Listen to us through the phone, not through the TV, okay? We'd like to hear from you again.
And ask them what they would do if they have some more iron.
Let me now ask you, a woman, if you had some more iron, what would you do?
I'll tune the IMF people. I'll tune the IMF people. I'll tell the president to invite me into the meeting. But my duty is just to that and serve coffee. When I give you the coffee, I just do like this.
Then you just you change their.
Why did you make me laugh like that?
See, that's the powers we have here in Africa. But this on the show today, if you just tuned in, we are celebrating A.B. Kensel, Alfred Benjamin Kensel, who is going to be with the Lord. And we are on our daily dose of Vim, where you are sharing your inspirational and motivational messages with us. But we are going to move on quickly. If we don't have any more calls or any more messages, we'll move on quickly to our next segment, which is Coffee Daily, where we are recapping all the trending stories in the world in the last 24 hours. And as usual, we'll start off with our Twitter trends. Do we have any message?
Okay, so this one is from Clinton, coming from our Sinfus, who says that, good morning, my motivation message today is, if you want to bake a cake, you've got to break a few eggs. True. And melt some butter as well. Great. Thank you so much, Clinton. I'm glad that I didn't miss that one. Okay, so Zavi from Kumasi says that, good morning to the best morning show in Ghana. And so Lamentations 3 verses 22 all through to 23 says that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Wait, okay, so, all right, so, Stigash.
Stigash is finally calling us. Okay, Stigash, first thing, turn down the volume of your TV. We beg you. We beg you. He's laughing. No, we don't do it down. We didn't hear the feedback. We beg you. Stigash.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning. Move away from the TV, please. I beg you.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm cool. Yourself?
It's finally good to hear the voice behind the messages we read. What do you have for us this morning?
Already I sent my daily
Those of him, yeah.
but
were you the one saying that you were struggling to get through to us?
Yes, yesterday. So we're happy and glad that you're able to get through to us today.
Okay.
So guys, do you know A.B. Kensel?
No.
So guys, how old are you?
We are Indomie generation.
I'm 27.
Oh, come on. You should know A.B.
Kensel. At 27, you should know A.B. Kensel.
I'm not a highlight type. That's why.
Okay, watch the show today. You would end up loving High Life, okay?
Come again.
Watch the show today. Don't tune out. And then you love High Life by the end of the conversations today.
I'm not getting your
Just tune in. Just stay tuned in, okay?
Okay, keep watching.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Roy.
Hello.
Oh, Roy, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, my brother?
I am doing really good.
Wonderful. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from
From where?
Brekum.
Breakum, Chelsea. Okay. What's happening? What's your daily dose of him today?
Yeah, my name is work smart life so that children don't regret being born by you.
Work smart. I didn't get the rest.
Yeah,
Work
work so smart and make it in life so your children don't regret being born by you.
So your children don't regret being born by you.
Deep one.
In other words, la haselo, nyesala. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chairman Roy. Thank you so much for calling. But that's just about it for.
Okay. So actually, Zavi's message. There's another one here. The most current one says that as far as the dice keeps rolling, 66 is assured. Keep rolling. Thank you so much, Zavi from Kumasi. Few messages coming through as well. What is wrong is wrong. If everyone is doing it, what is right if no one is doing it. Nana from Adabraka.
Nice one,
Thank you so much. Okay, so
That's a nice one in Pidgin. He
Yeah.
says, yesterday go already, tomorrow no come yet. We get only today, so make we start now. From Basti inside Jomoro.
Okay.
Jomoro doing the watching. Thank you so much,
thank
Jomoro.
you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, King Inside. So I'm King Inside Kumasi. My DDOV for today is, you can't depend on anyone else to be happy. No relationship would give you the inner peace that you haven't created. That's my name in your daily dose of him. Inner peace, Emefa. Thank you very much for sending in that one. Okay, that's it, guys.
On that inner peace note.
Oh, that inner peace note. Okay, sorry. Good morning. My brother, I am happy that you have done a show to praise AB. Okay, oh, right. I mean, we're yet to even go into AB Crenshaw, so keep watching. You'd love the show today, okay?
Oh, Juliana. Anyways, we have one for you as well. You only live once, so live a good life. You, my brother, my sister, only live once, so live a good life. Well, some others believe there's another life after this, so, well.
That's true.
Thank you very much for sending in your daily dose of him and for calling. We truly appreciate them. Please keep them coming every morning before 7 a.m. and we will read them out. Thank you so much. We're moving on to Coffee Daily and checking out the trends happening this morning. Stay.
Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
Hello and welcome to the Real Travel Show, where we take you on an exciting journey of fascinating places around the world. Invite your friends. Be my guest on this weekly journey around the world. Discover the food. Oh yes, my friend. The music, arts, culture, and the magical sights and sounds. The Real Travel Show with me, yours truly, Ras Mubarak. You, my friend, are very welcome.
Hi guys, welcome back to the AM Club. We are live on MX24 television. We're going quickly to the trends and every story that you may have missed out. But before that, the problem of human trafficking is real, both within our borders and across them. Picture a child that you know and love, a niece or a nephew, a sibling maybe, even your child taking away to work on the Volta Lake for 8 hours. Picture yourself, your sister, brother, mother or father deceived to pay money to travel to any of the Gulf countries to work, or picture that your sister gets there and all she experiences is that her passport is taken away from her and she's made to work for 15 hours a day. She's sexually and physically abused daily and she has nowhere to run to. That is the devastating and brutal reality of human trafficking within and across our borders today. As a country, we have the institutions and one of the robust laws to end this dehumanizing problem. We must urgently invest in building a minimum of 10 shelters for male and female survivors within the next 2 years. Let's be each other's keeper by reporting any suspected cases of human trafficking to the nearest police station. We can use our voice, resources, and influence to support the established state institutions in protecting our children, sisters, and brothers against traffickers. Together, we can end human trafficking within and across our borders until we are all free. Free.
Yep.
Free. Let's go to the trends.
All right, let's check out the trends this morning on Twitter. And starting off with our very own Thomas Partey, who has been in the news in the last few weeks about some allegations and people speculating that he may not join the team now. Godwin on Twitter says, Thomas Partey will travel to the United States with Arsenal, the club confirms. And he shares a post confirming what he had said. Also, Thomas Partey arriving with his Arsenal teammates for pre-season. This is coming in from @YourArsenal on Twitter. A few more about Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is Arsenal's most important player. The team crumbles and suffers in his absence. Absolutely intelligent with his abilities, defending, attacking, short and long-range passes, playing out of the back, aerial duels, a complete defensive midfielder. Wow, and it's just a video of course, Thomas Partey doing his thing on the pitch. Do you agree with this?
Yeah.
You don't watch Arsenal football, do you? Arsenal used to be a women's club.
I like him, Thomas Partey.
As a person?
As a footballer and the fact that he had played for us and all. But Arsenal did. Yeah.
Anyway, so people still sharing videos of Thomas Partey saying he's arrived in America with the Arsenal squad for pre-season. Someone says, just read it again, Thomas Partey, not this. So Thomas Partey, guarded by security, arriving with the Arsenal squad for their pre-season tour in Baltimore earlier tonight. Thomas Partey on his way to the USA. So much love for Thomas Partey this morning. Thomas Partey with the Arsenal team that landed in the USA. So this video has been circulating. Arsenal squad in the USA. Thomas Partey seen with the squad but didn't want to take pictures. Of course, he wouldn't want to take pictures at this point in time. I know why. Let me slip this in. He said after UTAG decides to go on strike, President Akufo-Addo be like, these people, what's up? IMF 2 day for tabletop. Anyways, people will find a way to just...
I think Thomas Partey is also trending a lot more because that allegation, that sexual allegation, we're thinking it was going to come after him and affect this season's play, but looks like he's sailing through.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, indeed. And we're happy to hear or see Thomas Partey's team taking a different route in the airport from the rest of the team. He just touched down in Baltimore with the rest of the team. So we're excited to see Thomas display. Now, wait, I'm going to ask him, has he confirmed? Is Sterling now with Chelsea?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
So Chelsea...
Like you have seen the guy in Chelsea jersey.
Somebody can Photoshop this. Photoshop. No, I mean, anyway, in talks, but he's confirmed now. And then Chelsea be hard. Obey did this. And Michael _Ogoha says Thomas Partey is back with the squad and shares a video of Doneo wearing Arsenal jersey and a Ghana jersey in the background. I wish I could hear what they're singing. But yeah, so that's why Thomas Partey is trending this morning. Let's go to Togo, Ghana's neighbor to the west, and see what's happening there. Well, you know about the explosion in Togo, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. People are talking about it. Just posted a photo of Lome Togo on Instagram. I saw a few things. So experts aim to prevent Islamist insurgents from recruiting the youth. And I think this is very, very key and very crucial, given the fact that same thing is happening in Burkina Faso. Fortunately, not so much in Côte d'Ivoire. So Ghana is not really surrounded by it. But in Burkina Faso and Togo, we know that there are militant insurgents. And your brother from another mother is enjoying himself in this Twitter video. But let's move on. In Togo, Muslims murder 7 children in jihad attack.
Whoa.
It's scary.
Is this current?
Yes.
Wow.
This was shared 1 hour ago by Trevor and 1966, who confirmed that shortly. But this I have read. Never watched a show and then wanted, okay, if you're broke and your woman is paying the bills, my brother, it's your duty to scream during sex. Oh my goodness. People can say things. You can't be useless day and night. How do you bring Togo into this conversation? Anyway, so Kali J on Twitter says, looking at your bank account, which country can you visit right now? Somebody comments and says Ivory Coast or Togo.
I saw Kali J's tweet yesterday, and I wanted to ask that, how do you arrive at these kind of questions, thinking that a person's life begins and ends in their bank account?
Oh, just money no be anything.
I mean,
it's not all about money, eh? So you can travel to Burkina Faso on an empty pocket.
You can.
Nice. I'll ask you about that later and how I can do that, because I need.
That's I told you to tell us how you use your witchcraft.
Witchcraft, eh? All right. A few more from Togo. You know what? Let's be done with Togo already. Okay, so there's another one. Muslims murder 7 children in jihadist attack in Togo. This is confirmed. This is a verified account.
7 children.
Yeah. Quickly. Yes, experts in Togo aim to prevent insurgents from recruiting youth. So this is the conversation in Togo.
This is so close to Ghana that, I want to pretend that we're not freaking out, but, and more, we can't say this enough, that if you see something,
you have to say something.
We can't say this enough, okay?
All right, let's do one more. I hope. Jean Mensah. I chose Jean Mensah over Shatawale. So why Jean Mensah is trending? You are telling workers that you don't have money to give them cola, yet you have over 640 million to give Jean Nelson to compile a new register less than 4 years after compiling one. You think the workers are fools? They're asking him. The Edem Tamaklo says Jean Mensah had the temerity to draft a CI seeking to compile a whole new voters register and submitted it to Parliament for onward scrutiny and approval. We need to investigate where she gets this overflowing dose of audacity from, because...
That's not audacity. The woman is clothed with the powers in the Constitution. Yeah. The Electoral Commission is an institution that's got the power to do what she's doing, so it's not like she's doing it with audacity. If you want her morals to be high up, fine, and say that, okay, there's no money, and so... But
I'm thinking, because this is very interesting, no money for teachers, senior staff for Ghana University, school, etc., but Jean Mensah wants to use $80 million for new registers And we did this 4 years ago. Well,
Question of priority.
She'll explain further when she gets a chance. Nana Jean Mensah must be serious. It's like no leader is sensible in this country. You are going to spend millions of dollars on voters register. The foolish politicians are a disgrace to humanity. Okay, I can't continue with the insults, but basically we get the import of what he's saying. You can tell this person is very, very angry. Parliament has raised concerns over plans by the Electoral Commission of Ghana to discard the 2020 voters register and replace it with a new voters register. Why though? But anyways.
Issue of Ghana cards.
Anyways, that's it for the trends.
Okay, guys, so let's come to the local stories. The Senior Staff Association of Universities of Ghana declared an indefinite strike yesterday over the 20% cost of living allowance. In a press conference yesterday at the main entrance of the University of Ghana, the national chairman of the union, Isaac Donko, asked members to go home. He also claimed that the Salaries and Fair Wages Commission threatened to withhold all salaries if the strike was announced. The association joins a tall list of public sector labor unions who have embarked on strike demanding the 20% cost of living allowance. The union asked the government to act fairly towards their staff in public universities. Here is a highlight of the press conference.
Press briefing is to express our dissatisfaction and frustrations about the manner in which the government and its agencies are treating senior staff of public universities in Ghana. Some of the issues are mentioned below. 1, the insensitivity of government to grant the proposed 20% COLA to senior staff cadre of public universities in Ghana. 2, refusal by the government to extend generic allowances to all senior staff of public universities in Ghana. The leadership finds it outrageous to believe, as there are no such documents, which stipulates that such allowances should be given to entitled staff, which is alien to the scheme of service of public universities in Ghana. Yes. And it is used as a vehicle to create salary disparity in the senior staff category. Failure by the government to pay the accrued interest on Tier 2 pension arrears from 2010 to 2016, out of which some members had died due to the emotional stress they went through. It is sad to note that most of these people have served the universities and Mother Ghana wholeheartedly between 25 to 35 years and go home with a scanty amount as their Tier 2 lump sum. In all sincerity, do you expect us to continue rendering our services in the wake of this injustice?
No.
We wish to place on record that, per the provisions of the Act, government has acted illegally and the union is contemplating legal action against government in due course. Differences in negotiated allowances in the senior staff conditions of service. Fair Wages and Salaries Commission has failed to monitor compliance by management of the public universities and the Controller and Accountant General Department. This is breeding acrimony in various campuses, and the earlier it is resolved, the better for us all.
Right, that's it. Let's go to the Privileges Committee, Godwin.
Yep, the Privileges Committee of Parliament has voted to pardon Asin Central MP Kennedy Japan and Ayawaso Central MP Henry Quartey, who both absented themselves from Parliament for more than 15 consecutive sittings without permission. The decision on the two MPs was taken by the majority members of the committee since they were satisfied with the explanations provided by the embattled MPs. However, no decision was taken on the Dominic Kwabenya MP, Sarah Adrasafo, as the committee prepares to lay its report before the House. I don't know where the smile is coming from.
Well, because I hear that her matter has been referred back to the Speaker of Parliament. People have said that they should take a decision anyway. But I mean, as a committee, I'm sure they're guided by rules.
Absolutely.
You can't take a decision in absentia like that. I know that it sounds very like, okay. Why do I sound like a lawyer already?
No.
Okay.
I'm learning, and I'm waiting for Adrasafo's slangs when she finally gets to speak.
I mean, she's been in the US for how many years? For how many months?
Yes.
7 months at the time that she granted that interview. Listen, at the time that she granted that interview, we didn't know where she was. Okay, and it would have been a national security issue. That where's our minister? Do you understand? So until that station, she granted that interview, we didn't even know what she was up to as a country. She said she was taking care of her child. So this is a matter of maternal.
With an accent, so we are guessing that
She's been there more than 21 days. Science says that you pick up an attitude or you pick up some behavior after 21 days.
21 days.
Yes.
My God, I can't wait to get to London.
Okay, guys, international news. So Sri Lanka's president, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, has fled the country on a military jet amid mass protests over the country's economic crisis. The country's Air Force confirmed that the 73-year-old flew to the Maldives with his wife and 2 security officials hours before he was due to resign. According to sources, Mr. Rajapaksa intends to travel to a third country. His brother, former finance minister Basil Rajapaksa, also left Sri Lanka and is said to be headed to the United States. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe has declared a state of emergency after he became acting president and has also imposed curfew in the western province of the country.
Events in Sri Lanka. I know.
Like,
that was a deep breath.
Just at the time that he was due to announce that. So what? He left without announcing.
Who, the president?
Yeah, the prime minister.
No, it's the president who's left. No.
Okay, so the president is left, but so he left without announcing because it was when.
Should he announce it?
Yeah.
The man is afraid of his life. What are you talking about?
No, but they want him to. No, like, they want him to
resign,
resign, and
officially.
He promised that he was going to resign officially on the 13th, which was yesterday.
Monday.
Yeah. So why do you flee without? That's causing more agitation. Well, but who cares if he announced it or not?
No, but if he doesn't announce it, then it's not official. Then it means, for some reason, he's still president.
I'm sure that they have constitutional instruments that he can invoke. I'm sure.
Well,
sure.
Let's see how events turn out in that country. But onto some tech news. Laid-off workers of Tesla are being hired by tech giants in the United States and across the world. Now, these companies include Meta, Amazon, Apple, Google, and Microsoft. Tesla rivals Lucid Motors and Rivian Automotive have also plugged into the hiring spree, employing 90 former employees of Tesla. Now, this has sparked a conversation around the notion that Tesla is a great pipeline for talent. This is not the first time Tesla is laying off huge number of its employees, and I couldn't agree any less because it's Tesla. Who wouldn't want to hire someone from Tesla? And I'm thinking, but that's dangerous, isn't it? Because his competitors, that's Elon Musk's competitors, will they find his trade secrets? I don't know. These people might take the ideas from Tesla too.
There are some agreements you sign if you go to work for a company and all, but I mean, there's not much you can control.
It's ideas, you know.
There's not much you can control.
But okay. Anyways.
Okay, guys, remember that in support of the End Human Trafficking campaign, we ask that you report any suspected cases by calling the toll-free number 0800 800 800 or 0800 900 900. Up next is Derek AM with sports.
Hi, good morning, and it's the sports segment on the AM Club. Good morning to you guys. How are you guys doing?
Good morning, team
Mr.
member.
Yim with a different jersey every day. Which one too is this? Which team
This
is
is Besiktas.
Have you heard of the team before?
No.
Besiktas.
Yeah, in Turkey.
Turkey?
The Ukraine.
Yeah.
You're wearing
Okay,
a
never
Turkey
heard.
jersey.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, it's signed.
Club, yeah, from Bernard Mensa.
Hey, Salah, you big man, oh. I'm sorry, forgive me. Nice, man. What's happening in sports, bro?
I mean, that's plenty happening in the Women's African Cup of Nations, and I mean, it's a delight for Zambia and also Morocco because not only have they booked their tickets in the semi-final, they've actually booked their tickets in next year's World Cup as well.
Women African Cup of Nations?
Yeah.
How
Have
does
you
that
heard?
work?
You know about that?
Oh, please, of course. African Cup of Nations. Women.
For women?
Yeah.
Who's watching? Like, do they?
Everybody's watching. You're the only one that's watching. Okay,
Eventually
so
you
to our very
watch.
first one, Zambia qualified for the Women's World Cup for the first time with a win over Senegal in the quarterfinal of the Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco last night. Zambia goalkeeper Hazel Nali was the hero in the penalty shootout after extra time had finished 1-1 in Casablanca.
Off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024. State-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-595.
To be a footballer, Godwin, give me way.
Yeah, you can learn to be a footballer because so many abroad learn to be a footballer. Sometimes it's not only talent. Sometimes you have to learn it to become a talent. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing that I was saying that you were making me feel bad. No, look at the stadium. What's happening to the women empowerment people? Please.
But they are watching on, in their various rooms.
Yeah.
So we should. Then why don't we do the same thing?
But are you watching
for the men's team?
Are you watching?
You see,
Am I
if
watching
you
what?
started
Are you
watching and
watching
if you
the
started talking about it, then the
WAFCON?
work of the women empowerment people would be done.
Yes.
That's the whole point.
Huh? Wait, you lost me a bit.
While I'm saying that if you started watching and talking about it, then our work would be easier.
But why am I a woman empowerment?
No. I'm telling you to help. Be part of the
But I want to see what you people are doing before we can also help.
I'm saying that I would.
The stadium is virtually empty.
Okay.
Like it's
This
an
is well
African Cup of
noted.
Nations.
This is well
Like,
noted.
push for.
This is well noted.
Women are not even going to watch the thing.
No, maybe probably where they are playing it in Morocco, and Morocco, and they are.
This is well noted. We'll work around it.
Okay, but then there was also home delight for Morocco as they qualify for the Women's World Cup, booking a first ever place at the tournament after beating Botswana 2-1 in Rabat. Victory in the quarterfinal of the Women's African Cup of Nations final ensure they will take one of the 4 places for the Africans at the 2023 World Cup in Australia and New Zealand.
If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello to the MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956. State-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us
For the first time in your history, that is quite something, isn't it?
So,
we need
would you repeat what you said?
about the stadium?
Yes.
No, it's good to see that at least this one had people, and he's explaining to me and telling me that it's because Morocco was playing. That's why.
Yeah, so
you
those
see
are
a
home
lot of-
fans.
Yes, but beyond that,
I mean, what you're saying is really not far from the truth. Even when there's a match in Ghana here, you barely see people go to want to watch them, and also
especially for the women.
for the women, that's what I
think
mean.
it's not encouraging,
Yeah.
honestly.
Did you say that the women can score black stars?
But it's
Did
you say that?
Did you say that?
supposed to be off a challenge.
Did you say
But
that?
did you say that?
Did you say
But
that?
the kind of ball that the Morocco women were playing, I feel like
And so they can score black
You feel
stars.
it. It's just
And so they can score black stars.
they can score black.
The Moroccan team or the Botswana team?
No,
Both.
the Moroccan team.
The Moroccan team can.
Yes.
The Moroccan female team can score Ghana black
You see, the
stars.
fact is, you guys agree with me, but you're
Hey,
making
Hey,
it.
how can you tell me this story? It's true, but how can you tell me this story?
Let's move on before I lose my job, I beg you.
It's very true, but how can you tell me this story? Please,
Away
very
from
good.
women's football, let's do men's football, where Barcelona kick off their pre-season campaign with a 1-1 draw against Unión Sportiva Olot, a Catalan side from the 5th tier of Spanish football. Barca took the lead thanks to a goal from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but Olot Mamaga equalized from the penalty spot just before half-time.
mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com. Advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com. Including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K.
Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break, followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552. Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break, followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552. Ice.
Catch season. They'll play Inter Miami as well as New York Red Bulls, and then they will finish it off in the US with Juventus and Real Madrid.
Okay, let me justify myself, Derek. When I said that the Moroccan women's senior national team could possibly score the Black Stars.
You didn't say possibly.
Well, I said they said
You
they can.
said
I said they can score. I said
they're going to beat them.
I said they can score. So it's possibly. Yeah, so they can score the Black Stars. Is that not Barcelona?
Not Barcelona.
With who?
A fifth-tier Catalan team.
It's okay. My point is made. Let's go.
But I don't understand why Derek was not too hard when Liverpool lost the preseason.
You had 4-0. Virtually 19-year-old, 70-year-old. I mean, so 20-year-old. It's only Aubameyang, Frankesse. I mean, Ansu Fati is just 19 years.
Derek
I mean, Pedri is 19 years.
Age or it's about the team.
I want tissue.
But they just started playing. I mean, it's preseason. You know when I was defending you yesterday about preseason?
No, I understand.
Today, you look at what you're telling me. No worries, let's move on. Let's move on. I didn't say that big. A Premier League player arrested on suspicion of rape has not been suspended and can fulfill his professional commitment, including permitted travel. The man in his 20s who has not been named was arrested in London on July 4th over an alleged attack in June. He was then further arrested on suspicion of 2 incidents of rape in 2021 against another woman and has been bailed until August. The player denies the allegations. Interesting stuff.
Why are players usually accused of these things? Why?
I'm sure, you know, when a player travels to play for his team, he doesn't get the chance to step out, get a chance to go anywhere. So for all the 6 or 9 months, they are in and they don't have the opportunity to do anything. So when they get that opportunity, they want to.
I get it.
It's so difficult. It's so difficult.
I'm a man, I understand.
The life of a player is very, very difficult.
Okay.
And so when they tend to get opportunity, then they want to do their own thing.
Okay, for a couple team, please, are you done with your story?
That's it for sports, but don't forget, Chelsea fans, you should be delighted because yesterday you announced Raheem Sterling, and today possibly Kalidou Koulibaly, who has already agreed to move from Napoli to Chelsea on a 4-year deal, could be completed. And so Chelsea fans, I'm sure there's much more delight with you. And we also understand that Personal Kimpembe could also be a target for Chelsea, and Chelsea are very keen on signing the French man.
Are we your mate? Do we look like some for a couple team?
Top 5
Do we look like for a couple team?
We'll see about that.
But anyway, yeah.
Thank you so much for.
Derek, Ebi Quenzel. But do you have any tributes? Do you have anything? Do you know Ebi Quenzel like?
I know him, but it's for him. I don't think when you started doing this thing, I was.
You were born in he's 90s.
He's 90s.
Or 2000.
No, he's a 90s born.
But probably when he was doing his thing, I didn't really pay attention to.
Yeah.
Music. Those old time music.
The show is for people like Derek today on Throwback Fest.
Probably I have to stay glued to my television set.
Please do.
And let's celebrate 1 week of your defeat on the AM Club. Thank you very much, the two of you.
What defeat is that?
What defeat is that? Go and check our social media handles at MS24GH. Meanwhile,
we should continue today, man. We should have continued today.
No.
Probably we'll do Saturday and somebody else.
Let's enjoy the victory a little bit more, and then we'll see about whether we want to compete with a women's senior national team. We'll see about that. But guys, catch up with all the fun, the breaking news stories, and sports business inside on MX24online.com. Up next, we're jumping into Lifestyle Daily, where we are discussing family planning and before that, showbiz entertainment. I'm sorry, I'm too excited.
Afro Girl, and welcome to MX Breaks, where I give you all the updates in the world of entertainment and lifestyle in Ghana and across the world. And Godwin is going to tell me how much he has missed me.
Rightly so. And I was just telling them how we won last week.
Yes.
1 week of
I'll win
on the show.
And what did Emefa have to say? I'm sure she was, being a sore loser as usual.
Always, they've been doing this on social media, and they were scolding and put them to come and
that is sad. No, but like think about it. That is so sad to go like constantly try to vindicate yourself and all of that.
It's terrible,
but then
it's
the
okay.
world saw you do what you did.
Yeah.
But why are the winners still explaining
We commiserate with them.
Anyways.
Showbiz entertainment. It's been a while. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
I love the hair.
And I love the green. That's my favorite shade of green.
That's
my favorite shade of green.
Is the hair new?
Thank you. Hey.
No, I'm asking.
See, men will disgrace you, ever.
No, but this hair is not supposed. It's actually you're supposed to do it and keep it for a while. That's a whole point.
No, he doesn't. He has not even realized that I've kept it for a while. That's my point.
TV says we apologize.
He's asking me if it's
really.
new.
Maybe it's because the way you've styled it. It looks very new and different, and I think it's very beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, first.
Thank you. Entertainment and show.
Yes.
Jumping into our very first story, a new award scheme has been launched in Ghana called the Ghana Wedding Awards. The award scheme aims to honor wedding designers, planners, photographers, and other members of the wedding industry. According to the organizers of the award scheme, the maiden edition will be held in December this year. And we actually have some of the categories that they've put out that they are going to award, if we can see them. If we can check out some of the activities. So, you see, this is the funny part. We have wedding entry dance of the year for the groom. Wedding entry dance of the year for the couple, celebrity wedding of the year, wedding location, venue, wedding scenery of the year, wedding beautification of the year, wedding song of the year, instrumentalist of the year, band of the year, gown of the year, bride parents of the year, groom parents of the year.
What do you, after all Dr. Ewan did to us?
So I'm very confused, and honestly, so I get the total, I mean, there's
concept.
Yes, I get the total concept, but I feel like the categories we have: wedding dress, bridesmaid, best man.
I agree with you. So I love the concepts of the wedding awards. But I think it's going to, recognize people who are doing very well in that industry.
Exactly.
I like.
Wait, but how else can they interpret the concept? It is what it is.
No. Like I get the
We like that something like that is going to happen.
Yes.
But when you look at the categories, it almost seems like a joke.
It is very unnecessary.
What
because
is best man of the year?
These are various industries in. These are various. You would have the fashion industry, you have the makeup, you have, and so there's no need to you can't put industries together.
No, but you see, nobody actually awards a place for.
Wedding location.
Yes, wedding location, the venue, the planners. Nobody actually pays attention to that. We have fashion, all right, but then nobody really awards wedding gown designer.
But you see,
exactly.
If a concept is very debated, like it's how a person feels about it, on what merit are you going to award?
Music awards, people feel some way.
So there are some rules. There's some basic rules. A music producer will say these are the rules to producing a good beat. Okay. So they can't just dish out because it's a large number of people say they like the song. But you say catering, food. You say that this food was good. It tastes better. How are you able to measure my palate?
So maybe they will also. So I don't think they've come out to say, oh, this is how we are going to,
It's very unnecessary.
Award.
No,
but
honestly,
I really.
You have a movie awards. You have costume. You have editing.
Yes.
You have set. You have these different parts come together to
absolutely because
we have some tweets because a lot of people had a lot to say
about it.
Yes. Someone says, why stop there? Most likely to divorce. Best honeymoon at Park. If it be silly ideas, there are plenty deals. Why should something that's a unique ceremony to mark a hopefully lifelong partnership be up for awards? Maybe event planning, but the individuals, that's odd.
Planning.
Because, yes, What happens if a couple who won an award divorces after 6 months?
Good question.
Ghana and Kasa, I get why the leaders know they respect me.
But it's true. I've heard the leader pass that.
It's like we don't have problems. Meanwhile, we actually do have problems.
Like someone said.
These are the types of things that when Akufo-Addo and his cohorts see, then they are peppered and gingered. Kenke is 3 Ghana, guys. You will be there thinking you found a wife, but they want to use you to collect award. How did someone's marriage ceremony become a competition in this perverse generation?
Charlie.
This whole country needs to be dipped in bleach.
In what?
In bleach.
They should bleach us.
This must be the dumbest thing I've seen on here. If this was purely about the wedding planners and vendors, that would make some level of sense. But what do the couples have to do with any of this? Where do you even show off the award? In church or what? Hello, the obsession with weddings is now going to get worse.
You see, when an industry comes up, people will plug in.
Yes.
Okay, business-wise, people will plug in. Like now, when we started weddings, it wasn't the way it is now.
Yeah.
So people have realized that, Charlie, there's something there. Those days, you don't pay a photographer more than 500 cedis. People are charging 6,000, 7,000.
Yeah.
So it's an industry now. So people want to make money from it. I understand the sentiment, but this is purely business for the people. You can't complain. It's business. If you're not interested,
No, but
you're not interested.
see, there was wedding toast too. How,
it doesn't make sense to me. Of course, I find some of the categories ridiculous, but it is business. So.
Well. Moving on to our second story, the husband of the late Nigerian gospel singer Osinachi, Peter Nwachukwu, has allegedly escaped prison. Peter was one of those who escaped during last Tuesday's terrorist attack on the Kuje Medium Security Correctional Center in Abuja. According to a senior prison official, it was during their roll call that they discovered that he was missing. If you don't remember, Peter was accused of subjecting his wife to domestic violence, leading to her death. He was alleged to have kicked Osinachi in the chest, leading to a blood clot that eventually killed her.
He's a pastor, isn't he?
Not that I know.
I don't think so.
So Osinachi is the pastor?
She was the singer. She was a gospel artist, and then apparently, so when she passed on, that's when people came out to talk about the fact that she was under domestic violence, basically, and apparently he used to hit her so much that there was a blood clot in her chest, and she was doing, people were advising her to leave, but she was doing, God will change him and those things. So
as a man, you don't lay your hand on a woman.
And then they put him in the prison, and if the prison is open, won't you run out?
For somebody like that, if he really ran, he'll be caught. Where would he go to?
Stop domestic abuse, please.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Anyway.
All right, moving on to our next story. Singer and rapper Doja Cat's social media following has reportedly thinned after she blasted Stranger Things star Noah Schnapp last week for exposing their private messages. Doja Cat, who is 26 years old, has made no secret of her crush on Schnapp's fine co-star Joseph Quinn, and so she texted Schnapp to connect them. Schnapp, who is 17 years, then leaked their conversation in a now deleted TikTok video that he labeled Thirsty Doja. That didn't sit well with Doja, and so she went live on TikTok and blasted him. She called his behavior borderline snake behavior, dubbing him a kid who is unbelievably socially unaware and whack. The tides turned against her on social media for soliciting Quinn's information from a minor rather than seeking it out through other channels. Because of this, she has apparently lost over 200,000 followers on Instagram.
Does this generation need help? Do they need help, or we should just let it be?
But
let
the fact
life
that she
happen.
even is the one losing the followers.
Yeah, I'm very confused though.
Why?
No, so
somebody.
What people are saying is that he's 17 years. So if she likes, if I like you, Godwin, I shouldn't come and tell a 17-year-old who is closer to you that, I like Godwin, give me Godwin's contact. I don't know how that makes sense. I don't know how that makes sense, but then yes, that's basically it.
And then I'll go and share our conversation.
And yes, he took a screenshot and then made it into a TikTok and then posted it there for everyone to see. I mean, yeah. So,
but there are 17-year-olds doing amazing stuff. No,
but he's also doing amazing stuff. He's on Stranger Things. I mean, it's Stranger Things.
Why? So he's doing everything.
He's doing well. Stranger Things is a great movie. It's a great series.
You can't do this in some African home, don't see. I'm back better me, Alan.
Today,
moving on to our last story for today, Chadwick Boseman has earned his first posthumous Primetime Emmy nomination for starring in Disney Plus's animated series, What If? The actor, who passed on in August 2020 after battling colon cancer, was nominated for voicing his fan-favorite MCU superhero, Black Panther, on the series What If T'Challa Became a Star-Lord episode. Reacting to this historic nomination, the actor's official social media shared an appreciation post. If we can read it, it was very short and very precise. What an incredible honor. Thank you to the television for Chad's posthumous Emmys nomination for Outstanding Character Voiceover for his role as T'Challa in the animated series What If from Disney Plus and Marvel Studios. I mean, congratulations to him.
It's such a breath of fresh air for me.
It is?
I miss him so much. One of my favorite
You miss
people.
him?
Oh,
man.
1 second for Godwin.
Yes, please. Someone I looked up to, sort of. Yeah.
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 I don't know, for some reason his death really, it hits me like it was very out of the blue, and then the stories that people were sharing about him and his life and like how he was still pushing even during
when
his last in his last days, like he was
his dying day. It's
really good.
Please, we can go on and on and I don't want to see.
Oh.
But anyways, what are you talking about? I never freeze.
And that's about it for MX Breaks with me, the Afrogirl. Don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms at @the_Afrogirl. And don't forget, 3 p.m., there is MX Live right here with Jason Ellie.
Sister Vakbo, Rihanna, thank you so much. All right, guys. So, again, something is happening on the 30th day of July. It's music, magic, and comedy. MMC Live is back. And it'll be happening at the Grand Arena. 3 exciting acts will come to play. Music, magic, and comedy all on one stage. Now, pleasant tunes mixed with laughter and a touch of the unthinkable. Now, performing live is the Golden Boy, Kitty, Evergreen Adina, Rib Crackers, Clemente Suarez, Kenny Black, and South African magician Regards. Now, tickets are going for a cool 100 Ghana cedis for single and 150 Ghana cedis for double. Now, purchase your ticket via mobile money with a short code *713*33*10#. MMC Live is powered by Global Media Alliance and proudly sponsored by HD Plus, Sense of Africa by Gondora Cosmetics, South African Airways, and
Eddie's Pizza. Up next, Lifestyle Daily. Now we are jumping to Lifestyle Daily and we're talking about family planning and contraceptives, but we can't go without giving you money talk. Enjoy.
Ask for advice. You might have heard of the term investments, but getting into the investment game isn't as easy to do as some make it sound. Seek the advice and guidance of professionals. Just getting someone to answer your questions and feed you with the right information can be of great help to you. It prevents you from making certain mistakes, which can lead you to run at a loss. Now, getting professional advice can be as simple as making phone and video calls or sending emails to a professional to request a meeting. These are some ways of getting advice from a professional to guide you on your investment journey. You have to remember that you shouldn't be too quick to invest money in just any scheme. With the allure of fast profit comes the trap of being duped. And in a part of the world where attempts to scam the innocent are rampant, you have to consider that grass is not always greener on the other side. Make sure you do your checks and ask people in the financial sector about opportunities you might have come across before you give your money away. Remember, a fool and his money are soon parted.
Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call, say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make a see, take a picture. In the leg book, boa, 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 boa. Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a same. Shake your body.
Hey, Abrantia, Aketesia, Ibi Family, Charlie, MX24. My baby, must say, baby, about them people that do Mama and bad.
Hey guys, this is your girl, Miss Sasha.
This is the best MC, best hype man in Ghana 2020. I beg you, success, the highest MC. Keep watching MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
Meson, ni besibia, meson.
Hello and welcome to the Real Travel Show, where we take you on an exciting journey of fascinating places around the world. Invite your friends. Be my guest on this weekly journey around the world. Discover the food. Oh yes, my friend. The music, arts, culture, and the magical sights and sounds. The Real Travel Show with me, yours truly, Ras Mubarak. You, my friend, are very welcome.
Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Timeless music you won't find anywhere. Best of High Life, that's Obo and Alfred Benjamin Kensel, who has gone to be with the Lord. Still watching the AM Club right here on MX24 TV, second segment on. Before that, I'd like to ask you again, like Emefa says, what is your level in the French language? Do you speak French? Let me remind you that your ability to communicate in the French language gives you an upper hand in your travel experience, your career development, and your education as well. So we're inviting you to come to Alliance Française. Now at Alliance Française, we help you develop an all-round language skill set that is reading, writing, and speaking in a multicultural and multinational environment. Here are other things we have for you: experienced and professional teachers, flexible time schedules. We have in-person, online, and hybrid classes. We also have French for teenagers and children aged 3 years and above. To register, please call the following numbers: 050-128-7814, 050-128-7814. But if you want to WhatsApp, the number is 050-128-7818. You could also visit www.afaccra.org. Alliance Française says, French up your life today. Now it's time to jump into our lifestyle daily conversation, and as we rightly said in the beginning, we are talking family planning and contraceptives. Joining us this morning for that particular conversation, we have Dr. Perfect Skoka to my immediate left. She's a medical officer, Medifirm multi-specialist clinic. And also we have Madam Dorothy Ofori Owusu. She's PMO Lekma Hospital, CEO of Gisabe. Let me pronounce
Gisabe. It's Gideon Esther Abigail.
Gideon Esther Abigail.
So it's Gisabe.
So Gisabe.
Yes, please.
Medical Center. Ladies, welcome and good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
I feel blessed. I have three women to teach me about family planning. So we get into our conversation, of course. First of all, what is family planning? Me? I don't know who to start with.
Best sports for choice this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we talk about family planning, it's as simple as spacing of children by using the family planning commodities.
Okay, spacing your children.
Yes, spacing your children, planning very well, and spacing your children with the family planning commodities.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you're not having children, you're not planning, you're not supposed to be part of the family planning?
Ideally, family planning is to be for married couples.
Okay.
But these days, because of the hormonal changes, the hormonal instincts, young ones are invited to join the family planning.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Hormonal changes. I really want to understand the basics of it. When you say hormonal changes, what do you mean?
You know, women have two hormones, estrogen and progesterone.
Okay.
Then they may have only the testosterone. But on reaching your puberty, you see, from, let's say, 11, 12, 13, you feel like having sex. Mm-hmm. Then the hormone is released from the hypothalamus into the system. You feel like having sex, developing breasts, and developing beards, enlargements of the penis, and the ladies too, hair on the pubes. At that stage, they feel like having sex. So now, formally, we were not adding them. Now we have a youth corner.
Okay.
We have a youth corner that will meet the teenagers. Then we assess their instinct of sexuality. Then we support them.
Oh. Okay, that's why we rope them in so that in case they are going to be having sex and perhaps come up with kids, they should plan.
Yes, we really educate them on sex because we know ideally when the hormones are released, they will feel it.
Okay.
And they get to a stage that if you send her in the market, she wants to wash down, polish up, just put the lipstick, change the dress. Mommy, I want to change before I go out.
Where's the lie? It's so true.
So now we are training them, we counsel them, so that when they reach that stage and they want to make an informed choice, we do it for them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. George, and so the conversation on family planning, would you say that it's an easy one to have or it's a very difficult one to have?
So it's not an easy conversation to have. Looking at our side of the world, religion, illiteracy, poverty, all these things affect people's approach to family planning and people's acceptance of family planning. So it's even though there's been a lot of progress with regards to education, with regards to how people patronize family planning, it's still not easy. There's still a wide gap because there's still a lot of misconceptions out there about family planning, what it is, how it helps. People think if they do family planning, it will make them infertile, for example, and that's a misconception a lot of people hold. So up until you're able to clear these barriers, we still wouldn't be able to reach people as we want to. So yes, there's still a lot out there. Yeah.
So the three things you've said: the misconceptions, the religion, illiteracy, and all of that. But there are methods, I'm sure. We'll get into all of that and some of the myths and some of the things that people have said, unthinkable things that you may have heard about family planning. I've also heard contraception. I've seen it. But is it under family planning or it is a type of family? What's the difference in family planning and contraceptives?
Okay, so family planning is a broader term and contraception comes under that. So family planning, as midwife rightly said, ideally it should be to space children. It also involves education about the family planning, sex education, also about when you want, whether you are ready to have children or not, and also when you are done having children, when you think you want a method that's something that would prevent you from having any more children. Yes, so it's not just about that. Contraception is sort of a method of family planning that people can use to help them achieve these goals. If they want to delay childbirth, if they want to space their children or space pregnancies for various reasons, financial, health reasons, and if they are done with pregnancies or they are done having their desired number of children and they do not wish to have any more for personal reasons, health reasons, and all of that, yes.
Look, Madam Dorothy, let's come back to your point of spacing out children. I would like to know why important it is to space out children, because I know the difference between my sister and I is 2 years. I know people who are just a year. So why is it important to space out? I mean, if you want to have your family, you want to have your family. Why do I have to space them out?
Ideally, when we get pregnant, the uterus is enlarged. There are a lot of changes. So after delivery, ideally, the uterus needs to rest for at least 2 years before the uterus gets pregnant again. That is why you need to space for the mother to get enough energy. Because pregnancy, the 9 months, is not an easy role to play as a woman. So when you deliver and you are able to space your child 3 or 2 years, then it makes you very strong, have more energy to have another child again. Yes.
But I realize that, and I stand to be corrected, when it comes to family planning and like what you're saying, the spacing out of children and where the contraceptives and things come in, the focus is mostly on the women. Do you know why that is?
It's because the men, they fear to practice family planning. The men fear to practice.
But we're the ones who majorly take care of the house. I'm just.
I understand. But you men fear to do family planning. Even wearing the condom when it's not on, it's not in. That one, even you don't want to wear it. You said you don't want to eat toffees with a rubber on it. That's what you've been saying.
Who does?
Who
does?
It will be a good time to take us through the types so that we'll know whether the men fit in, whether the whole concept of family planning have actually made it easy for men to be part. Because then I'm hearing condom. Are there other options available so that, okay, if you do not want to use a condom, then what? So let's go through, are there types? And if there are, which ones are for the men, which ones are for the women?
Well, we didn't bring our commodities because I told you are going to show pictures.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The family planning for the men, what I can say, they have only 2, 3. But the third one, I don't really like it when they do it. But the first and the second, the first one is the condom.
Okay. Which most
for the men.
Like, anyways.
Yes, which you don't like. But it's the best.
Which men don't like. Not me.
Well, why don't they like it though? Why?
Well, they are saying that you can't eat toffees with a rubber on it.
I mean, it's different with wearing a condom and, right? It is.
Are you asking us?
I mean, definitely. I mean, it's not the same thing, of course. I don't even have to explain it so much. If you're wearing a condom, it's definitely different from you not wearing a condom. I mean, please. So.
Okay, so the condom and the withdrawal.
What you mean the pull out?
The pull out.
Is that a withdrawal?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm looking at the
and the third one is the vasectomy.
Okay.
That they fear the most.
Okay. So explain to us. I mean, we know what the condom is, obviously.
Yes.
We know the pull out. If you don't know what the pull out is, so basically, not coming in a woman, is that it?
Not releasing the sperm.
Yeah.
Not releasing the sperm into the woman.
Yes.
Or not coming. See you. And I'm sorry. Not releasing the sperm into the woman.
We don't speak jargons and slang. We speak medical terms.
Medical terms. So a man shouldn't, like, if you're planning, if you're on a family planning, there's that one of the types is not releasing the sperm into the woman. So when you're just about to, you come out of it and then okay. And then the third one is
what's the accuracy level of that? The percentage level of dog will come to you on other, but what's the percentage?
The percentage, I would say, is 60-40.
60.
But that's scary.
Yes. That's scary because a woman can ovulate. The sperm can take actually 3 days in the phonexis of the uterus. They can go and hide. So if they go to hide, you feel, oh, this one, I'll pull out, as you said, I will draw. Then before there's some of the sperm are already gone already.
Is what I wanted to ask you, because sometimes in since we are speaking medical terms, coitus, or what do you call it?
Coitus.
In the process, you are not necessarily coming, but I'm thinking that whilst you're doing it, there are residues or something, those small, or what they call the pre. I'm learning what they call the pre-cum, right? They are released whilst you're having the sex before the actual thing. So are they the ones you're talking about that could go hide in certain places?
The semen can come. We wouldn't know whether the semen is carrying a sperm.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So before you say you pull it out or you draw, it is gone already.
Okay.
Or it will go and hide. The sperm will go and hide. If it goes to hide and the woman is ovulating and is closer to her ovulation, before you realize she's pregnant.
So that's 60-40. And then condom is what's the
The condom is 99.9.0%.
Oh, solid. Solid. Okay, so Dr. I'll help
with a vasectomy. Yeah.
Okay, so vasectomy falls under irreversible family planning methods. So there are various groupings of the family planning. We have the reversible, most of the types that we discussed, the condom, the pills, all of that. They are under the reversible. Then the irreversible is the vasectomies, and then the DTL, the popularly known as the tying your tubes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's one. It's a surgical procedure is done where in lay terms the tubes where the semen will pass through before it's released are tied. So it's not like semen is not being produced at all. It's being produced, but then because the tubes are tied, there's no way it's going to.
So what will you go to?
The body will take care of it.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So, but it's a permanent method. Yes. So that means when you do it, you are done.
Right.
I'm really confused. Is it for men? That's for men.
That's for men. That's vasectomy.
Okay.
That's for men.
Then for women, there is the tubal ligation. What people say that they tie,
no, they say that's what they say.
Oh, okay.
You are going to turn the womb. But we don't turn the womb, but rather we tie the tubes.
Yes. So that's where the eggs also pass through, and then the sperm meets the egg, then fertilizes. So once that is done, the egg would be released, but wouldn't be able to travel. Like
where it can be fertilized.
Yes. Okay. It's blocked. The tube, the journey is cut short. So so and that's also permanent. So once you do that.
I was going to ask you something. I'm sure you tell us more about the women's own, but the vasectomy you're talking about, you said it's irreversible.
Yes.
So it means that you can't take it back.
You can't untie and join.
So when you tie, that's it.
Yes.
For the rest of your life. That's it.
Well,
yes, that's it.
So you're not going to have kids. You're not going to be able to have kids again.
Yes.
I mean, well, few sex, but if you want to have a few other means, the sperm can be taken and then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to the popular ones, the reversible ones, as you would say. How many types do we have? Which ones are very common? And before we go to what people say, and I took it and I became this and that and all. Yeah.
So with the reversible types, there are also a number of them. Some are for short-term use, some are for long-term use. So we have the pills, and even with that, we can.
Let's help Godwin. Godwin, do you have a question on the vasectomy?
Yes, I'm confused. I'm a bit confused.
If you are confused as Godwin, please send in your questions.
I think I didn't get explanation well. You tie the tubes that the sperm passes through, right?
Yes.
So then the sperm cannot come out again, right? So when you have sex, where will the sperms go?
The sperms The body will absorb.
The
Go
body
back
will absorb
into the
it.
into your.
Yes, please.
Your body will
Jesus.
absorb it.
Okay.
Oh,
Why?
No, it sounds weird to me.
So by all means, it must come out, eh?
I think that's the natural process, isn't it? But okay, so in case you want to have children now, can they take your sperms out and perhaps fertilize an egg with it?
That one can be done.
Oh, it could be done.
Yes, please.
Okay, because when you said it's irreversible, it's very scary, like to the point that you can't do anything about it
Doc,
again.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that vasectomy is generally for a man who has come to that conclusion that I do not want to have a child.
Yes, both vasectomy and tubal ligation.
Okay.
You should be very sure of your don't want.
Yes. Don't come and show up and say, okay, I thought I wanted it. No. Okay. All right. So
thank you.
The common one.
But
So
ideally, before this family planning, you'll be cancelled. You'll be cancelled. Then you make an informed choice.
Okay.
You don't just go in, do vasectomy for me, then to be done. Then later on, you want to go back and have children.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I think for today's conversation, we want to interest ourselves with the very common ones, the reversible ones.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're worried about the vasectomy, this condom, and then the withdrawal, as the new term that we'd learned today. Okay. So the ones that are very common. Yeah.
Okay. So for the ones that we have, so there are the hormonal. There are some that are hormone based, and then there are some that are not hormone based. Then there are the natural methods. The withdrawal comes under the natural method, but that has a very high failure rate. Yes. So
because the man can lie.
Because you can have semen in your pre-ejaculate, and you may not be sure about it. And also, sperm can live 3 to 5 days, averagely 3 days in the woman. So if you've actually had semen going in and you don't know or you're not sure, and it's even not her ovulation time, if the sperm is still alive in a few days' time, she ovulates, then a pregnancy can occur. So that is not a reliable method. Yes.
One of the most reliable recommended method is the condom.
Yes.
Majority cannabis.
The options are few for men.
No.
I mean, it's almost like you said.
You know
it's just almost just
you know what? Apart from all the methods, condom is the leading method because that one takes care of preventing pregnancy, STIs, HIV, and all the infectious diseases. So condom takes care of that one.
All those stuff.
Yes, please. So condom is the best.
For the men.
Condoms are many waiting for the men. So
okay. On that note of the condoms are many waiting for the men, we still want to go back to the pills you were mentioning.
Yes. So let me start from the natural methods, then we'll go to the artificial methods.
Sure.
So with the withdrawal, we've talked about it. And then there's the calendar method for the women where, based on your menstrual cycle, there's a way, if you have a regular cycle, it's
28 days or 30?
With averagely from 21 to 35 days. But regular, like every month, you have about the same number of days in your cycle, plus or minus maybe a few days, a day or two or something like that. There are people whose cycle are irregular, so maybe they have their menses in 3 weeks, then it stops for like 2 months and then comes again. Like that's irregular. So that one, it's sometimes difficult to tell when you're ovulating. So if you're going to use the calendar method with that, it may fail you.
Right.
So yes, that can also help. So with that, the main focus is abstinence. So at the time where you are the woman is fertile, during the fertile window, you abstain from sexual activity. Yes, and then you do your sexual activities at your safe periods. That are the times before and then after ovulation. But that also has its failure rate because there may be some months that for some reasons you ovulated later or earlier, and But with that, you also have to study your body, and then there are some signs or symptoms of ovulation that you see that you can follow. There's the symptom-based method, and you looking at your cervical mucus and other symptoms, your temperature. You can be measuring your basal body temperature. We don't do it much here, but there's a special thermometer. You measure your temperature to know when there are changes. When you're getting to ovulation, there are changes in your temperature. It goes up and then it dips a bit, comes up again, all of that. Yes. But those methods, because they are mainly based on abstinence, and we all know how difficult abstinence is for people, like human beings, to comply with rules they make for themselves. Yes, so with that, would advise that you do a backup method, maybe with a condom or maybe a pill or something, so that in case it feels you that didn't go well, there's something that is like
there to stand by for you.
Yes.
Okay, Mother, I think pick up here for us. So she mentioned the pill. This is where it matters, because then what is that plan B in the family planning? So is it the after pill or the other type that is recommended? Again, I think we should exhaust the types again that are available. She started with the natural one. So you pick up from that please for us.
From the natural one, then we go to the hormonal ones. The pill that she's mentioned. Then we have injectables.
Okay.
We have injectables. Then we have implants.
Okay.
Then we have the IUDs.
Okay.
Yes. So, with the injectables, we have the one that takes care for 3 months.
Okay.
We have 1 month method there. Every 1 month, you take the injection, you see your menses all the time as planned, naturally. Then with the 3 months, that one, you not see your menses. So when you come, we can't see you much. Most of the times they go and come, I don't see my menses, but we tell them.
Is this for everybody that if you take the injectable, especially the 3 months one, you won't see
the
your
3
menses?
months, we have individualism. The 3 months, someone will take the 3 months and have a menses all the time as scheduled. Someone will take the 3 months, you didn't see her menses.
Okay.
We tell them.
Okay.
Then we come on the implantals.
Okay.
Yes, the one that we fix on any part of the body that you want. Then
do you want any clarification so far? You look.
No, I'm learning. I guess it's a bit technical, but
don't worry. I'll try and
break it down.
Break it down for you so that you understand much.
Okay.
We have the 3 month that is injectable. We have 1 month that one too is injectable. With the 1 month, you see your menses every time schedule. Okay. Like if you have 28 days, every 28 days, you see your menses. If it's 30, you see your menses. But they are hormonals.
Okay.
Good. So we have the injectables. Then again, we come to the implantals.
Okay.
That one is a straight hormonal.
Okay.
So when we fix it, any part of your body, it can be fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, where there are tissues. So when we fix it, it will release the hormones gradually into the system. So pregnancy is protected.
Right.
So this thing that has been released into your body, what is it doing to you?
It is preventing pregnancy.
Okay.
It's preventing pregnancy.
Okay. So by killing the sperm or killing the... I want to know how with the prevention.
It's like planting a tree, then you plant the tree, it will yield a lot of leaves and shade, but there will be no seedlings.
Okay.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
There will be no seedlings. But the tree will be very nice, grow nicely, the shade that you want you get.
Okay.
That one is like that. So the cervix will turn up. So therefore the sperm swimming in there to meet the ovaries is distorted.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Okay.
So it becomes the cervical mucus become thickened, and the endometrium too become thickened, and the sperm cannot swim.
Right.
Before the sperm can swim very fast and meet the ovary, that one it is going to prevent it.
Okay. Okay. So injectables are definitely injections that you're going to be taking. And then the implantals.
The implantals too, sometimes you fix.
How painful is it?
Oh, we give you anesthesia. It's not
Okay.
painful.
Okay.
You just feel a pinch of the needle that we'll give you anesthesia. It's like going to do a surgery and we give you anesthesia. But this one I give you on the skin, the powder will fix it.
Okay.
Then when you fix it, you'll not even hear it.
Anything.
Just a pinch.
Okay.
How long can you wear that implant?
We have 3 years, we have 5 years.
Okay. So that whole period you can go without.
You can just go out with your husband, have sex anyhow you want.
And you will not get pregnant.
No. There will be no pregnancy.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So implants, injectables, and then you mentioned another one.
Then I said IUDs.
IUDs. Yeah.
Yes. And there's one that it came and we were giving it to the mothers to take it home and do self-injectables.
Okay.
That one, but it came for a shorter time and we didn't see it again.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, that one, now you cannot get it in town.
Is it IUD? Is it an IUD?
No, it's not IUD. It's a type of injectable,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
that we give to them when they go home. We teach them how to inject it.
Sorry, quick
This
one.
is the IUD?
Which one is this?
These are the IUD. We have 2 IUDs. Okay. The one with the rod on it is that one. Yeah, we have 2 IUDs. The other one is hormonal.
Okay.
The other one is hormonal, and this one there's no hormone. The one we have the copper T and we have the hormonal. This one is the copper T.
Okay.
Yes, and the other one is hormonal.
How does it work?
It works in the way of like you've taken the pill, you've taken the injectable.
Okay.
That is the hormonal. But the copper T, there is no anything in. There's no hormone in it. That one is placed into the uterus, getting to the fornixes of the uterus, so that sperm cannot move in. Yes, please.
Interesting.
Before you do any of these methods, do you have to go for a certain test? I mean,
yes,
and all of that?
Yes. If anybody is going for family planning, commodities, and the person goes straight and is done for her, it's wrong. You need to take your vital, check your BP, check your weight, examine you from head to toe, examine and see if you have any fibroid over there.
Any fibroids?
Yes, please. We have a wheel that we use to wheel, and the method that you want, according to your health status, then we give that one to you. So we have a wheel. Yeah, we have a wheel that we use, so that if you're diabetic, the one that is good for you. If you're hypertensive, the one that's good for you. Asthmatic, we have a whole lot of all the diseases on a wheel that will wheel when you come. Okay. So when you go and the family planning nurse tells you that straight away, my friend did the injection, so I want that. No. It's according to your health status that we do for you.
Interesting.
Yes. So we examine you before we do it. There are several methods that if you have health conditions, we don't do it for you. Yes.
Okay, let me quickly read some messages that have come in. Hi, good morning. I'm Akosia from Takoradi. Please ask the nurse for me where I can currently get the 1 month injectable, because I've asked all over here and I'm told it's no longer in the system. Takoradi. It's facing out.
It's facing
That's what she's
out.
saying, that in Takoradi she can't find anything.
No, even in Accra, it's facing out.
Ashote.
Ashote Accra.
Why? Is it because too many people are taking it, or?
I should think so. You see, ideally, people think when I do family planning, I have to see my menses. But with the 1 month one, you see your menses. That is why people want it so much. But that one
Doc,
is fading out.
Doc, what we have to do again also is to teach people what are you expected to see? What should you know before you go in for family planning? Because I'm taking a cue from her that people expect to see their menses and they're not seeing it. What do you need to know?
Okay, so for some of the family planning methods, when you do it, you may not see your menses coming at all. For some, you may it may even continue monthly like that. Sometimes your period may become lighter, heavier, and like these are not cast in stone, depending on individual differences and then the method you are using. And as midwife rightly said, there's a lot of counseling that we can't exhaust all of that today, but fortunately, family planning services are readily available in in most of our government facilities, and then in some private facilities too. So these are services that you can, even if not to just do any method, but just to ask questions. You can walk in and then you'd be counseled and all of that. If I sit here and say that if you do A, your period is supposed to be coming, but normally, and someone, there's a very public platform, someone does it and then something different happens, the person would feel like didn't get the right information.
Yeah.
Yes. So for some people they may not have effects. And then, for example,
give us a minute on that example.
Doctor, let's make a quick call and then you continue. Please hold that thought. Sadiq.
Yeah.
Calling from Wale Wale. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you, Sadiq. Good for you to ask. What's your question for our guest?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, Sadiq. What's your question for our guest?
My question is that my wife is going to do the family planning.
Your wife says you should go and do family planning.
Yes.
Okay. Sadiq, first of all, how many kids do you have?
Eh?
How many kids do you have?
How many? It's taking the 3 years.
No, how many kids? How many children do you have?
How many days?
Sadiq, can you hear me?
Okay, Sadiq, what's your question? Let's ask. What's the question here? Yeah.
2 students. 2.
Sadiq, do not listen to us on the television. Yes. Listen to us on the phone, okay?
2 students.
Okay, so you have 2 children. Sadiq, what's the question you're asking the doctor?
My question is the family planning program.
Yes.
You just the doctor tells her that if you want to use the condom, that you use the condom, you don't feel it in your wife, you don't feel it.
If you use the condom, your wife what?
It doesn't feel it.
She doesn't feel it?
Yes.
How do you know your wife doesn't feel it? She tells you?
Because then she uses the condom, that you use the donkey or chicken. But if you use the raw, you feel it better. They use the condom, they know that you want to use the condom, that's 0.
Okay.
Sadiq.
Yes.
Please, with your wife, you can do the natural method. Just observe the ovulation. The time your wife do her menses. Then you use the condom at your unsafe period. Hello.
Okay.
Yes,
you see, hormonally, eh?
So Sadiq, keep watching, and then I'm sure
we'll
address it.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sadiq.
Now, this is my time for me to address it.
Sadiq, hormonally, eh? If a woman is ovulating, the woman feel like having sex. It's natural. So what Sadiq will do is, she should sit down with the wife, go and see a family planning nurse, then she'll counsel you. Okay. Then you choose if you choose the natural method, you can choose it, do the sex raw. When your wife is ovulating, then use the condom. Or you try that when my wife is ovulating, I'll try as much as I can and abstain from sex.
Okay.
Sadiq, if only you can do that.
Got you got some messages?
Yes, I do. My name is Harriet. I've been on the Implanol for 3 years, which has made me gain more weight. Will I lose weight and get back to my normal life if it is removed?
I mean, I'm sure in your practice you may have heard a lot of this.
Yeah.
Yes, please. It's one thing with family planning is, if you know you are safe, you don't think about anything again. You don't have any fears and misconceptions. So if you have a clear mind, you grow fat.
Okay.
You understand? If you have a clear mind, you grow fat because you don't think, you are not scared when your husband is coming closer to you.
Okay.
You are not scared when your boyfriend is coming closer to you.
Doc,
you understand?
Okay, Doc, let's go to Setima and come back. I want to take your comment on that. Godwin, talk to
Comfort.
Yes, please.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Comfort, what is your question, please?
My question is, I did that implant for 2 months now. I've been bleeding day in, day out. Every day I've been bleeding. I don't know the reason.
She's been bleeding.
Yes, Comfort. Please go back to where you did the method and they will assist you. Go back to the place.
Okay.
Because ideally the bleeding might not only come from maybe the hormones you are having. So when you go, they'll examine you, do a test for you, even do a scan and see, assess your service, and see what is wrong with you. So please go back to your nurse. After the show, we'll put our number on the screen. You can call any of us for our assistance. Go back to see your family planning nurse, and she will assist you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Madam. Bye. Thank you.
Question, doctor has to say something.
Yeah, I wanted doctor's assessing on the fact that people gain weight, and most of the midwives will say because wasumajo, you're not worried, that's why you're gaining weight. Is this medically, is it scientific?
Well, that could be a factor, but mainly because of the hormones, the estrogen. The hormonal methods contain like synthetic hormones of the estrogens and progesterones, and the estrogen-based hormone methods mainly, they are known to cause weight gain in some people. It's not everybody who uses the hormone-based one that has estrogen and all of that gains weight, but it's a common side effect. Well, some people, it may not be a side effect. Maybe they're actually glad that they are getting Plan P and all of that, but it does happen.
She's asking if she takes it out, will she lose the weight?
I don't.
I think that's what she wants to know.
When the hormones finish working, when they finish working in a human being, it will reduce.
Okay.
Because that is the extra hormones added to what the lady has in her.
Because of our time, we have to rush right now. In the next 2 minutes, if you can answer all these questions in 2 minutes, that would be great. Good morning, please. Is the family planning method 100% sure of safe sex? Safe sex, I don't get it. But is it good to do family planning before marriage? Grace is asking. Is it good to do it before marriage?
Yes, you can do it because maybe you have some plans that you want to achieve before getting pregnant. You want to achieve before you start making your children. So you can do it.
Okay, I think we've answered this question already. It says, I'm from Bolga, Roxin, and thank you for the good job you guys are doing. My wife has been doing the 1 month, but sometimes she experiences blood flow, and sometimes she doesn't. I think doctor has already answered that. So many questions coming in. I'm trying for us to answer. Hello, please. I'm Kwame. Please kindly help us understand this. Anytime my girlfriend takes contraceptive, she menstruates earlier before the normal date. What could be the cause?
We talked about
no, because maybe she is not observing the dates. You see, most of us Africans, we don't.
Maybe the after pill, or
depends on.
No, we have the after pill.
Okay.
That's emergency sex, and you want to prevent pregnancy within 3 days. You have to get it. If not, by 3 days' time, pregnancy has taken place already.
Okay.
My goodness.
If you sit down to
so many questions, Doc. We didn't touch on a daily pill.
Yes.
Daily. There's a daily pill.
There are pills that you take daily. There are some that are that's the combined. We have the combined pills, the progesterone only pills. So there are some you take.
Part 2 of this
we have to do because
there's some you take every day. You take every day for. There are some that are monthly based, some that are 3 monthly based. There's monthly 28. Then there's some too that it's extended, so that's for like a yearly something. Right. And then there are emergency contraceptives too, as we mentioned.
Don't be having emergency every day. After pills is the emergency. Every day have emergency.
I want to quickly add that aside abstinence, there is no method that is 100%. All of them have their failure rates, but some are higher than others. Some have 99.9, some are a little lower, 97, 98. Yes, so as much as they are very helpful. So when we say, let's say, a failure rate of a success rate of 99%, that means in 1% of people, so if you take 100 people, in 1 out of 100 may have a contraceptive failing. So there are other factors, whether you are using it correctly based on what the manufacturer has specified. Take the pills at this time, take this at this time, do this at that time. All of those count, whether it's successful for you or not. But there is aside abstinence. If you want 100% success rate, then that is abstinence. Yes.
Last
Okay,
one. Someone
guys.
says a message comes for just 2 days instead of the 4 or 5 days. Is it normal?
It's normal.
It's normal
Yes,
for
please.
2 days.
Yes,
okay, so there you have it.
Okay.
But
All
she
right,
needs,
guys.
she needs to see a gynecologist.
Absolutely, you have to. Yes. Okay, you should.
She needs to see a gynecologist.
All right, thank you, Godwin. Yeah. So I hope that you've learned a thing or two. Listen, we'll have to do a part two. There's so many questions that
So
are
many
being
questions still
unanswered.
coming in.
Yes. So we've been talking to Dr. Perfect Gilka. You'd find her at the Medifem Multi-Specialist Clinic.
As well as midwife, let me quickly get it, Dorothy Oforio, she's PMO at Lekma Hospital and Gizabi Medical Center.
Okay. Thank you. That's it for Lifestyle Daily today. There's so much.
Contacts.
You want to share your contact
Yes,
number?
please.
Please do. Yours.
0244 766 341. So that if your question was
It's
not
unanswered.
answered, yeah, you can call us back then.
Please repeat the
We'll
number
answer.
again.
0244 766 341. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed the conversation. Like we said, we'll probably bring it back. We're jumping to Throwback Thursday.
Yes, I can't wait. Ebi Crensel, you love Ebi Crensel, don't you?
Yes,
when we're playing the song earlier, you were jamming
Yes.
to it. So I said, oh, yeah, when you Okay, enjoy this one. Obra Niwarabo. Throwback Thursday coming up shortly.
It's your life, it's your choice. A brand new warabo. Kobana shin like that by joy into. It's your life, it's your choice. A brand new warabo. A brand new one. Enti tuana mampa. So bramba ya be ya. Anywhere. Alright. Anywhere I go. It's your life, it's your choice. Alright, anywhere I go. Alright, anywhere I go. It's your life, it's your choice. Alright. It's your life, it's your choice. Alright, anywhere I go. It's your life, it's your choice. A brand new warabo. It's your life, it's your choice. A brand new warabo. It's your life, it's your choice. A brand new warabo. A brand new warabo. It's your life, it's your choice. Anywhere I go. It's your life, it's your choice. Anywhere I go. It's your life, it's your choice. Anywhere I go.
And bend over. MMC Live is back. Saturday, the 30th of July at the Grand Arena. 3 exciting arts will come to play. Music, magic, and comedy, all on one stage. Performing live is the Golden Boy Kitty.
Shut up and bend over.
Evergreen Adina.
Who you taking home to?
Rip Crackers, Clemento Suarez, and Kenny Black.
I'm so happy to be here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. If your neighbor is light in complexion, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you are the light of the world.
And South African magician Rigot. Tickets up for 100 Ghana cedis for single and 150 Ghana cedis for double. Available at Airport Shell, Bachana Total, and Silverbird Cinemas. Buy tickets via mobile money with the short code *713*33*10#. MMC Live is powered by Global Media Alliance and sponsored by HD Plus, South African Airwaves, Scent of Africa by Gandor Cosmetics, Rwand Air, and Eddie's Pizza. Supported by Wupro, Silverbird Cinemas, for Papa Car Rentals and Perception Management International. Media partners.
Sorry for no one until this and I go from other God, honorable, or Daniel said, this our child, man is carry. You will be very ashamed. One sorry for no one until. Nisana ni nanyi na gufokra other call honorable or Daniel Yaseda this our child manasa carry no one wants someone and I here you are to America who buy about it when I you better not the more cashier. Unipa da Zenia Uba kwa fanza Umi enua fanza Wamu sa fanza Miya waye eye musio wate so when you be pop and change so near won't come on. You will be very ashamed. One sorry for no one until this and I go from other called the ball. Audible, or Daniel Yaseda, it's our child, Mansa carry. Yes,
Guys, welcome back to Throwback Thursday. I'm excited, so I want to give you some good news. We'll be talking to Rexamai a little later on Throwback Thursday. This is the AM Club. But, Rexamai is on, but just a quick information. So Summer Gets Better with Silverbird Cinema gets to see all the best Hollywood blockbusters, Hollywood and quality Ghanaian movies on the big screens at Silverbird Cinema, Accra Mall and West Hills Mall. Complement your movie experience with the best popcorn and products from our concessions. Now, Elvis, Thor, The Minions, The Puss in Boots, and many more exciting movies come alive this season. Now, spend quality family time this season at Silverbird Cinemas because there's movie for everyone. You can visit them on www.silverbirdcinemas.com, West Hills, and also same for Accra. All right, so Godwin.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just, ruminating on that song that was playing. It was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Playing in my head. But of course, we are celebrating A.B. Crenshaw this morning. And quickly, I want to read a biography of his. It says, Albert Benjamin Crenshaw Jr., popularly known as A.B. Crenshaw, was born in Pristia in 1943. He was always known as A.B. Jr. until his father died in 1984 when he assumed the A.B. Crenshaw name without the Jr. While in middle school, Krenzel was introduced to the guitar by Mr. Theodore. After his middle school examinations, AB worked as an electrical apprentice under his father, who was works superintendent of the technical branch of Ghana Railways at Takoradi. Krenzel opened a 16-track recording studio album in 1990. A.B. Krenzel worked with reputable people like Obwo, Rex Omar, whom we are talking to shortly, Pat Thomas, Pauline Odro, Joel Aka, and also Kwame Eugene. A.B. Krenzel has played with El Dorados, the Sweet Talks in 1970 as a lead singer, and then finally the Ahemfo Band. His songs Juliana and Obi Bewiase cannot be forgotten. Krenzel has won numerous Ghanaian music awards, including the Fountain from Evergreen Award. And like we rightly mentioned, I believe I can say his friend, Rex Omar, has joined us via Zoom to just relive his life sort of in our minds with us. Rex, good morning. Hello, Rex, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Rex, you can unmute your call. We'll be very grateful. Yeah.
I have unmuted.
Wonderful. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Wonderful. He sounds very calm. I want to ask how you're feeling this morning, especially about the demise of, again, your friend, A.B. Krenzel.
Thank you very much. It's a big blow. Even though we knew he wasn't feeling well, but we were all praying that he would recover, because A.B. Krenzel is kind of a pillar when it comes to the high life fraternity. And then he's been my kind of backbone, especially in relation to Gamro. I mean, he's one of the people who called me some 5 years ago and asked me that I should go and take over Gamro and help structure it, because he believes that I can do it. And every time I encountered difficulties, he will be the first person I'll call, and then he will say, Nyabotel, Nobe, that kind of stuff. And every time we speak about music, he was an innovator, because if you listen to his style of high life, right from when he used to be the band he used to play in Kema, the name has just Sweet Talks. When he used to play with Sweet Talks, and then after Sweet Talks, when he formed a hip hop band, and then later on he started doing some solo albums. If you trace his track record, it was like he was always innovating the high life music, but still remained true to the core. He was a musician, and a fantastic musician till the end, and he stood true to the high life force, and to me it's a big blow. It's a very, very big blow.
What was he when he received the news? How did you get the news?
I knew he was not well when he was rushed to the hospital. In fact, before he was rushed to the hospital, we used to visit him once in a while. And when he was rushed to the hospital, we were told. So we did, as Gamro, we did what we have to do. In fact, the last time when I wanted to go and visit him, the hospital did not allow it, and so we knew he was not well. But yesterday, when I was called early in the morning, that something like this has happened, I didn't know how to receive the message. So a lot of radio stations, more than 50 radio stations called me yesterday, but I refused to speak to anybody because I was not in the mood to talk to anybody. So I guess today you are the second media house I'm speaking to.
Thank you.
It's not an easy thing, because you see what is disturbing me is all the great musicians, high life musicians, people who have stood true to our culture and our music, they are leaving one by one, and it's becoming difficult to take,
Oh.
I wanted to ask you a question on that note, but I also want to know how and where you first. I'll ask you about his legacy, but how and where did you first meet A.B. Krenzel?
I met A.B. Krenzel when I released my first album. Then it was gospel. He came to play in Kumasi, a place that in Krofon we call Subin nightclub. Then I was still very, very, very young. I think I was 14 years or so.
Wow.
Then I didn't have the money to enter, and they wouldn't allow you to enter anyway. So you just go and peep through the doors, and you want to see what is happening. And this thing I've never told anybody. And the gate man wanted to beat me. So when the gate man wanted to beat me, then AB was coming to stage. So when he got there and said, but I wasn't already above front. Then I said, I want to go inside. So he took my hand and then dragged me to go inside. That was the first time I met AB, and I never met him till I released my first album.
Wow.
I happened to have the opportunity to play with him on a stage. Those days, Ghana Tourism Company used to organize concerts that we call Meet Me There. So I was brought from Kumasi to perform in Accra, and the first time my dream came true, performing on the same stage with A.B. Crenshaw. Then I told him that story of him dragging me to watch his show. He was so surprised and so shocked. So ever since, I've been talking to him, and then the last encounter we traveled together, myself, him, Amanziba, and other musicians. We went to South Africa to support the Black Star, and then AB would tell us all the jokes. And there's one joke that he told us that since that joke, I used to call him Uncle Kweku, because he said, if you permit me, I'll
Please
tell you.
go ahead.
He said there was this man who always sit in his room praying. That he had a senior brother called Kweku. I said, my brother Kweku, ever since you left, I'm broken. I don't have money. Life is not well. Everything is bad. So please come and take me. Come and take me. I want to die. I want my brother to come and take me. And then one day, as this guy was praying, somebody knocked the door. Pam, 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 pam. I said, who are you? I say, I'm your brother Kweku. I'm coming to take you. If you want to die, I'm coming to take you. And he said, and the guy said, no, I'm not ready to die. I said, but you said you've been praying, you want to go, you want to come with me, and I'm here to take you. So AB, in a nutshell, is saying that whatever life treats you or whatever life throws at you, you just have to be grateful. And I think that is what actually has also reflected in the song that you just played. And AB was a contempt person. He was not materialistic. He was easygoing, always laughing. Whether you are old or young, he treated everybody like a normal human being. And we've lost a great personality.
I mean, what's that one thing that you would say has impacted you, your career, your life, from A.B. Crenshaw's career as well?
He stood true to high life. Even though, and he kept telling me anytime I had a conversation with him, he stood true to high life, but at the same time, he was not static. So he said, Rex, culture is dynamic. Every time I started, the high life was different. I came in with different style, and as the generations are going, we cannot continue to play our high life like the old ways, but we have to adopt different cultures and then different influences so that the high life will be always current. And if you listen to his music, it attests to that fact, because this very current song that you played, it was a complete deviation from what he used to play, but it became a big hit. So A.B. Crenshaw, he was at a different level when it comes to high life music.
Right. Sometimes I hear people say that people are not, especially in this part of our world, people are not well celebrated until they are gone. You hardly see people sharing A.B.'s picture or anything, but when the man is gone, then you see it everywhere. So I want to ask you if you think a man like A.B., who you say is one of the pioneers of high life music, would you say he was well celebrated?
No. It's unfortunate that Ghana, I don't know what it is. We hardly celebrate people when they are alive. And especially when it comes to the creative industry, Ghana is still asleep. It's sad, but that is the situation. I blame it on the fact that Ghana as a state has not yet embraced the creative economy. So people who are creating the content for the creative economy are always at the receiving end. And then Ghana has also become a country that is so materialistic that they equate your success based on how much material acquisition you have acquired, not what you have contributed to the society. I guess if A.B. Crenshaw was financially a billionaire or a millionaire, Ghanaians would have celebrated him, not because of his talent, but because of his money. Because you see so many people we call celebrities in this country, they contribute nothing so far as creativity and content is concerned. But because of
how well they are to do
the material acquisition they have and the lifestyle they lead, people celebrate them not because of anything, because of money. And in our part of the world, if you stay true to creativity, you hardly become rich materially. And that is the situation. I mean, most of our creative, great talents we have in this country, we trample over them. We don't respect them, not because of anything, because we feel that they don't have money. And that is the situation.
Well, are you able to share with us how his family is, how they're doing? Have they so far come out to say anything? Do they have any plans? And what plans Gamro would also have? You want to share that with us?
For now, I will say that Gamro, we are meeting the family to discuss how, because obviously, Gamro is one of our major members, and then is a founding member of Gamro, and we have been with him through thick and thin, but he still have a family, so we are getting in touch with the family to plan or to support them in planning the 1 week and all that. So not only Gamro, also Musiga. So we have a major blow. So we will come out later as we meet the family to announce what the next steps will be.
Right.
Okay. That's it for us here. Thank you for joining us. You want to share your final words, if that one is not?
I think that as a country, we still have living legends who have carried our culture and our music. We still have Pat Thomas alive. If we want to celebrate, we should celebrate him now. We still have a Jaco Nimo. We still have a lot of them alive. We should not wait for them to die before we celebrate them. Unfortunately, my struggles with Gamro and all the Gamro board members and all these things are my way of helping to gather the bits, the broken bits and pieces. And one thing that shocks me is anytime any of these great musicians die, when you go to their funeral, you hardly see some of the young musicians. You hardly see them. They disassociate themselves. They don't know that these are the people who have built the structures that they are benefiting from. These things don't happen in Nigeria. Unfortunately, that is the situation in Ghana. So those that are supposed to be celebrated now that you are trampling over, soon you will grow. And the next generation will come and they will do the same thing to you. Because if they were in the A.B. Crenshaws and the Nambohs and the Pat Thomases and the KJCs and the CK Mans and all those things, you wouldn't have had any music industry to even talk about. But because they've grown, because perhaps their time, they sacrificed and they didn't make money, you think that they haven't done anything, so you cross and trample over them. Please stop that.
Rex, let me quickly ask you before you go. Usually, in terms of celebrations, when it comes to these people, what we see is that during music awards, during movie awards, they're giving Lifetime Achievers Awards. Those are the things we see usually. It's just awards. Oh, this person helped pioneer this. This person is a legend. This person is this. How do you think these people should be celebrated, Rex?
Gamro, on our own, we are coming up with an event that seeks to celebrate these people who actually are the forebearers or the founders of our music or high life industry. Every Ghanaian music revolves around high life. I don't care how you want to call it. Any musicology, anybody who understands music knows that 90% of Ghanaian music revolves around high life. So Gambo is coming out with a project that seeks to reward these people, not just by giving them some placards or some whatever. We just want to try to find a way to reward them, even if we have to reward 2 people in a year, but give them something substantial. It is approved at the board level. It is my project. It's a project I wanted to do before I leave Gambo. And secondly, there are musicians who have done so much, sacrificed so much for this country, that Ghana does not even care, even Ghana has benefited. So we are going to also confront the Ghana government, the state Ghana, to demand compensation for these musicians. And even if we have to go to court, we will.
Okay.
I mean, look at, listening to a song like Yanara Asasini. Dr. Ibrahimo wrote this song. Ghana didn't commission him, but Ghana has used this song everywhere. What has he benefited from? Nothing. And he's our member. The song is a copyrighted song. So there are a lot of stuff that in my time I want to achieve before I leave, so that it will become something that the future generation will continue.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, Rex. Thank you so much for sharing those, emotional and candid comments with us. We want to go, but we can't go without also speaking with Bessa Simons, who is also joining us via Zoom. Bessa.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Bessa. Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
Bessa, we can't.
Can you hear me?
Yes, just a bit noisy in the background, but we'll manage. And we can't go without also asking you quickly if you could share with us in some few minutes your fond memories of A.B. Cransell and how you describe him.
Okay, thank you very much. All of us send our condolences to A.B. Cransell's wife and family, and all musicians. A.B. He is like a big brother to me, not only here, but all over the world. Anywhere we meet, we've been brothers from Ghana since when he started with Atlantic Hotel, and then we all met at Tema. He was in a group called the Tree Talks, and I was in a group called What You Are Doing. But he is one musician that has inspired me and a lot of musicians, because I realized that up to a point, just playing music was not enough, but to record was very important. And I got that from A.B. Cransell, because you could always hear his music being played on air. And, you forget his music being played, and then you also hear Bob Marley's music being played. So,
we're struggling to stay connected to Bessa Simons, but we are celebrating the life of A.B. Cransell, and hopefully we get to speak to Bessa again, perhaps maybe later on or tomorrow.
I mean, I can see he's in his black already, mourning his brother as he describes him. But guys, we're hoping that you send us do you have any tributes you want to share? Which one of his songs do you like? We just might play it for you. Throwback Thursday, and we're celebrating A.B. Cransell. Which one of his songs do you like?
I think I like Juliana. I like the remix with Godwin. Oh, Julie. Oh, Julie. Only your head, though. I don't know. That's how you sing it as a child.
We should find it for us so that we'll confirm the lyrics. But you can send in your message. Got any messages yet?
No.
Okay. You can call in as well.
There you go. I'm saying this Indomie generation will not know A.B. Cransell that much, but should we dance or something? I
can dance. Or should we dance? It's your favorite, so you should dance to it.
I need a handkerchief.
You should get up and dance to it.
Director, please play it for us. We'll dance.
Oh, Juliana, oh,
Can you hear it?
Shake it.
Hey. Okay.
Let's go.
So you can't dance high life. You can't do a high life.
Okay.
Sitting.
But I'm gonna need like 2 handkerchiefs.
Hey. The song is just perfect for Emefa.
Oh. Don't do as don't do anything. This is.
I'm doing high life. You want to say?
I saw some girls in the days I know my sister. One night I go for cinema. I saw some girls. Days I know my sister.
I'm turning. But I changed my mind. Shake it. Shake it.
Oh my goodness.
This is for the Juliana.
I am Juliana.
Oh, I'm ahead of the song.
I am Juliana. Oh, Juliana. Oh, Julie. Only your soul. Only your boy. Only your shape. Only your shape. Only your legs. Only your legs. Oh, Juliana.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Anyways.
There was another one. There was a very controversial. He was sharing a story. He was actually like sharing experience that he had up north. Yeah. He said he had gone to perform there so many years ago. It was a particular song that they felt the song didn't go down well with him. So he had to actually jump a wall and escape. And he shares the account that they didn't spare his the instruments that he had gone there to perform. And that experience, when he was sharing it, though he was laughing about it, he was quite serious about it.
I can tell he was a very funny man.
Yeah, it's a very interesting one.
And he's from Takrade. I feel like everybody from Takrade is a comedian, sort of.
Where is that? Which one is that controversial song that he...
I'm trying to remember it too, but let me read this one. It says, you guys nailed it your own way. High life, Asa Papebi. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We didn't be Emefa crab, but I say, hey, and you know, correct. But yeah, please send in your comments, your thoughts as well to our WhatsApp number 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. If you don't know EB Council at all, I'm sure your mother or your dad at some point used to play his music. And yeah, so I know Juliana, I know Ayeng.
We did Ayeng in the morning. Ayeng already. So when we're asking what would you use if you had a little, just a little, just a little one, what would you use it for?
If I had a Ayeng kakara,
what would you use it for?
Like you said, maybe we need your heart.
That'd be nice. Okay, anyways. So have you seen the one he did with Kwame Eugene? I mean, Kwame Eugene is one of the young, well, good to say, contemporary, who has appreciated high life so much and specifically celebrated A.B. Crenso so much that, I mean, I remember one time he presented him with a cake, one time when they performed together, and A.B. had a knife and was asking, hey, you move in Sima and Adam move in Chanden. Yeah, so let's watch that one with Kwame Eugene. like sung really, really inspirational songs. Like this particular one, no matter who you are, you hear it and then it gets to you. Yeah, it touches you. It makes you want to question if you're never content. You know, you ask yourself, why are you not content? Because somebody's situation is even worse.
Deep songs.
Yeah.
Deep songs.
Yeah.
Not the.
That
one today for this generation. Anyways, we also have
another one. Yeah. Which one are we? I want us to play another popular one for them, so that you get to know the man we're celebrating.
I will pay you tomorrow.
That's my hey. I bet she said like, give me quota, I go pay you tomorrow. That's my dad song.
Let's check it out.
Hey.
Too much trouble, so my brother.
Music.
Absolute right. Now I'm thinking about it. Why was this song my dad's favorite? He used to annoy my mother with it. He'd pretend he would be drunk and then he'd be playing it and coming on to my dad. Okay, I get it. A typical man, African man, showing their frustration, you know, and community level of, you know, relationship. Go to the application seller, give me a quota, I'll pay you tomorrow, kind of. I mean, yeah.
The funny thing, you know what I got from that? Saying that he pretends that he was drunk and he will sing it to your mother. I'm thinking that's where you got your acting from. Meanwhile, let me read some messages. Atia was the song that got him into trouble in the north. So this is coming in from Roland. Roland, thank you for the education.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Atia.
Would find it.
Okay, we'll play it later. I actually love all these songs. Trust me, a genius is gone. Rex Omar couldn't have put it better. Ghana does not honor its heroes or her heroes and heroines when they are alive. From Kenneth Asante Mampom, Mamteg. And we agree with Kenneth, don't we?
Yeah.
Charlie. To shed a few light on the discussions with the demise of AB, a message to our current crop of musicians: they should have it in mind that in one way or the other, age will catch up with them. Therefore, they should learn to celebrate our legends while they are still young. So when the spotlight is no longer on them, the new crop may also do the same to them. This is very
much
powerful.
good advice.
Very.
They hear you really loud and clear.
Honestly.
That was a very controversial song as well. Is it the Moses Makwandem?
You were talking about it, the Moses thing, but I don't remember it. Unless maybe
I think I'm an old soul in this body. How did I remember all of these? It's a very controversial one. It's not me saying it. If you read about the song, you will know that.
Play that one for us. Let's see if it's really controversial. Long live the legendary high life musician. And it's coming in from Nana Bain from Goso. Is that Ashanti region? Or Central region? Anyways, I like to ask these questions. A few more. Hi, I'm Abena from Tema, and I'm loving your show. I don't really know much about A.B. Cransell, but I hope he will get a befitting burial. Of
course he will. He was really loved. Yeah. I mean, where befitting burial means what? Big, large, or what? But this man is being really, really celebrated. Yeah.
Hello, MS24 TV. Please, what is Musiga and Gamro going to do to support his family? Because he has contributed a lot to the industry. Well, as Rex Omar rightly said, they're coming up. They're waiting for the family to know their plans, but they are also initiating some stuff to not just help him and his family, but all the legends that are being forgotten. Gamro said they're coming up with something. Hello, MX24. Kwesi from Amasaman. I have been watching this man growing up, and I love enjoying his music. We have lost a legend. May his soul rest in perfect peace. I am Kofi T from Techiman. My deepest condolences to the family of A.B. Cransell. Hi, I'm Na. So many messages coming in. Hi, I'm Na. I remember the days when I used to watch A.B. Cransell perform. It's so sad, but it's part of life. My condolences to the family. And I'll read the very last one. Hello, Godwin. I couldn't control my tears yesterday when I heard the news. I'm a huge fan of A.B. Cransell. Demifred Dwe. Rest in peace. My gun just came out. Demifred Dwe.
Demifred Dwe is a Ghana?
No, the way I said the Dwe.
Oh, yeah.
With a Ghana accent. Anyways, but...
and of course, either Moses or Atia, too. Yeah, but guys, thank you so much for joining us today on the show. If you didn't learn anything at all, I'm sure you learned something about family planning. And then we took, what's that one thing you learned?
That if I type by this thing, it's the end. So I'm not doing vasectomy. Thank you very much.
Which one would you prefer?
We'll see when we get there.
Okay. Oh, why are you laughing? And her Godwin also.
Pull out, you know. In the meantime, hey, Godwin. But we are ending the show, right?
Of course we are. Don't you want to?
So my name is Godwin. If you missed any part of the show, please, you get it on our socials at MX24GH. On YouTube, do well to subscribe, like, share, comment on our videos. We're back here tomorrow, Foodie Friday, to end the week. We hope you've had a great show so far. We'll see you. Emefa.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's a date tomorrow at 7 a.m. But there's more on MX24 television. Do stay and enjoy this one by A.B. Cransell.
Atian wo yo. Oh, yo.